Today, I made one of the most insane BAS P Class Setups in Modern Warfare 2. Yo, what's up? It's Elusive. I have not used the BAS P since it was released. Me personally, every time I try to make a class with the BAS P, I always felt like the stats were almost the same as they were when they had no attachments on. So that's why I really didn't make any BAS P class setups, because it was either all the way into ADS and it lacked in damage range and somewhat recoil, or it was all the way damage range but lacked ADS. After spending about 30 minutes trying to make a BAS P class setup, I made one of the best BAS P class setups. This thing is absolutely insane. It has extreme speed, movement speed, ADS speed, sprint to fire speed. It has literally zero recoil. Like, this class setup is wild. I end up dropping an MGB with it. So if you guys enjoy the video, don't forget to drop a like and sub if you're new. We're on the road to 1,000 subs to be here before 1,000. If you guys are interested in best class setups, tips and tricks, how to get better, best settings, nuclear gameplay, and the camo grind in Modern Warfare 2, to subscribe and help a brother out. But now that's over, let's get into the BAS P class setup. Alrighty guys, this is all I was running on my BAS P. Since they added shoot the ship, I always change my perks and field upgrades around depending on what map I play on. See, if I'm playing on shoot house, this is the class setup I run. But if I'm playing on shipment, I change ghost to quick fix, and I change dead silence to trophy systems. So quick fix will come in clutch for when you're being constantly flooded. You'll kill someone and your health regen instantly starts. So it makes it to where you have a higher chance of winning the next encounter rather than just being one tap by a bullet and dying. So that's why I say quick fix is a must. And trophy systems also a must due to the constant spam of flashbangs and gas grenades and every lethal in the game. So that's why those two are a must playing on shipment. But if you're playing on shoot house, run this. This is the way to go. But now let's get into the BAS P attachments. For the first attachment, I ran the D37 grip. These are the tunings I was running. I went towards ADS speed and sprint to fire speed. This is one of the main attachments I run to help out with the speed, to make it to where it's extremely fast and has high mobility, because you're able to aim down faster from a sprint, which is sprint to fire, and you're able to aim down faster in general because of ADS. And this is just the best route to go if you're trying to build a class up that has a lot of speed, but also has recoil, because the D37 helps out this recoil control. For the second attachment, I'm running the Bruin Flash V4 stock. These are the tunings I was running. I went towards ADS speed and aim walking speed, ADS speed to aim down fast, and aim walking speed to strafe faster. This allows me to where I can outmaneuver my opponents, and it makes it harder for me to get killed because I'm constantly moving. Because strafing is one of the best ways not to die in combat. You never want to be a standstill target. And aim walking speed allows you to strafe faster. And in this game, when you're strafing, your head tilts, so it makes it harder to get headshotted. So that's why you always want to be moving while shooting. For the third attachment, I was running the VLK laser. These are the tunings I was running. I went towards ADS speed and sprint to fire. Same reason as before. ADS speed to aim down faster, sprint to fire to aim down faster from a sprint. This weapon is built around speed because it is a submachine gun, but I didn't want to go all the way into speed because then it would just be inaccurate and have no damage range. So that's why you always want to have a balance in between, to where you have a lot of speed, but not too much to where your recoil is absolute trash and you're shooting clouds rather than the enemies in front of you, which will lead to my next two attachments to help out with the recoil and the damage range. For the fourth attachment, I was running the Bruin SZ36 barrel. These are the tunings I was running. I went towards recoil steadiness and damage range. Damage range so my gun hits harder range, of course. And I went towards recoil steadiness so my gun doesn't have any recoil kick when I'm shooting it. And I chose this barrel because it gives bullet velocity, damage range, and recoil control. Like, why not run it? It helps out so your gun doesn't have all that kick. It makes it to where your gun hits harder range, and the bullet velocity makes it to where your bullets connect to your opponents faster and don't have as much drop off. So that's why this is just one of the best attachments to run. But if you don't build it correctly and you run this attachment, then your gun can be really slow. So that's why I had a lot of attachments that helped out with speed. And for the fifth and final attachment, I ran the F-Tac Castle Comp. These are the tunings I was running. I went towards ADS speed and gun kick control. I went towards ADS speed to aim down faster. The reason I didn't go to recoil stabilization is because the gun was already extremely accurate and didn't have any recoil. So I didn't see the point of nerfing my ADS a little bit more for more recoil control, even though it didn't have any recoil at all. So that's why I went towards ADS speed to help out with the speed and make it even faster. And I went towards gun kick control so my gun doesn't have all that bounce when I'm shooting. If you guys ever used a BAS P, you guys will notice that the gun bounces a lot. Even though the gun isn't moving and you're still shooting where you're aiming at, it's just the gun bounces a lot and it makes it to where you don't have much visibility on where you're shooting, which can throw you off and get you killed. So that's why I went towards gun kick control. But yeah, this class up's insane. As you guys can see in the stats, every single thing is being buffed. I'm getting damage range, I'm getting recoil control, mobility, and handling speed. Like, this is one of the best class ups for the BAS P. Like, you're not finding anything better than this, no cap. You guys can take off an attachment if you like, if you don't like the iron sight, and throw on any of the reflexes, the Cronin Mini Pro, the Cronin Mini Red Dot, the SZ Mini, or the Slimline Pro. It's up to you, but out of all of them, the Cronin Mini would probably be the best for the optics. But yeah, anyways, let me know guys' thoughts down in the comments about the BAS P in this class setup, and how good did you guys go using it. But now that's over, let's get into this insane MGB gameplay using this BAS P class setup. Alrighty guys, we're on the maybe 13,000 trying to drop a nuke with the BAS P. And it's not even the BAS P that's the issue, because this gun is actually way better than I remember it. But, you know, I haven't used the gun since it released, if I remember correctly. It's just me constantly just dying to kids laying down in corners or just being shotgunned to death. Every single game. Laying down shotguns, flashbang spams, poison gas grenade spams, and that's it. I haven't seen any variety at all. It's just been the same deaths over and over again. And they continue to wonder why no one's playing their game anymore. It's because they designed it like this, bruh. Like, what am I supposed to do when I have slow jump ADS? Because you designed it to where I can't jump shot around corners. What am I supposed to do when I can't slide cancel because you removed it? So instead I just slide around the corner and get shredded by a kid laying in a corner, which is why you don't see people slide. Like, what am I supposed to do when I can't cancel my reload every time I try to reload my weapon? So if I hit a corner and there's a kid laying there, I'm dead. I can't cancel the reload and then shoot him and then reload again because you got rid of it. All these moves were intentional, bro. They tried to nerf players with fingers as much as they can. And let's not even get to how slow everything is. Throwing grenades is slow, running slow, calling out streaks is slow. Like, the only way you're benefiting while playing this game is by sitting in a corner. And they wonder why no one is having fun playing their game. And a knife, I forgot to mention that. More knifers. Yeah, I'm gonna just sit in the corner. Forget it. That's how they keep doing me. I try to move and I just get camp killed. Or flashbang. What was the first thing bro tried to do when you hit the corner? Hit me with a flashbang. This is why I always like Treyarch games, and I'ma just stick with them, no cap. They're the only dev team that seems to know what they're doing.
Reloading. Secure Bravo. Taking Alpha. UAV standing by. Securing objective Bravo. Reloading. Counter UAV active. Taking Bravo. Changing back. Counter UAV online. Counter UAV on station, running interference. UAV is being reviewed. Enemy is securing Bravo. Enemy is taking Bravo. We hold all objectives. Keep them secure. We've lost Bravo. Enemy is securing Charlie. Advanced UAV is authorized.
My teammate was running with the enemy and didn't even shoot him. That's insane.
Losing Alpha. We are taking Charlie. Enemy is taking Bravo. Securing objective Charlie. Changing back. We have lost Charlie.
I don't know what streak I'm on. I almost call it out.
The enemy holds all objectives. Secure. The enemy is gaining ground. Fast. We are taking Bravo.
Sorry, teammate. I had to bait you, my boy. I got a streak to hold on to.
Changing back. Charlie. Push the offensive. We are losing Alpha.
So I run this way, and they spawn them this way. He's gonna sit there and just preempt it. He's not moving. I'm in a sticky situation. Thank you, somebody got a UAV. I got the MGB, let's go. Ran out of bullets again. Finally. Had to make sure I was recording, bruh. Man, it's been like 8 games, but just me getting killed off my nuke to the same stuff. That's why I decided to play a little bit passive towards the end, because all the other times I was running around and got killed because there was enemies playing passive. Ah, so he heard me, pulled out the knife, tried to stab me. Get hit with an MGB, my boss. Get hit. Let's go. God, this gun slaps. What? Where's it come from? Oh, that side? I don't think I've ever seen it come from that side. Let's go. Drop to MGB finally. God, bruh. After all these times being killed off of my streak. But yeah, anyways, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Subscribe if you're new. Don't forget to slap on the post notifications so you miss the latest and greatest videos. And I'll see you later, guys. Peace.